this great, Nick? I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. A lot of other things you could have done. You could have stayed home and watched the local news. It amazes me the way they personalize the newscasters on our local news. Last week on Channel 4 in New York, I heard, "Good evening, I'm Sheba Russell. Susan is on vacation." Who cares? Why are they telling us this? What does this have to do with the news? And it's the lead story. This doesn't happen in real life. You don't go into a restaurant and hear, "Good evening, my name is John, and I'll be taking your order tonight. Ricky is on vacation." Now, for all the changes we've seen, one thing hasn't changed, and that's the fortune cookie. It still doesn't tell you anything about your future. The name is a lie. What do they give you instead? Lucky numbers. As if the guy that wrote it knows how to win the lottery, but is going to tell you instead. I'm going to do a stranger a huge favor. And it stinks when two people at the same table get the same fortune. Mine says you are very generous. Mine does too. And you end up arguing about whether it's fair to split the check because one of you spent $2 more on the appetizer. So much for that fortune. Fortunes are too nice. Give me a tough love fortune. You will not get any action tonight. Hurry up and pay the check. Your meter's about to run out. Or you could have hindsight fortunes. There's a good idea. You shouldn't have ordered the Mushu pork. You'll find out why in an hour. This place wasn't a good choice for a first date. No wonder you're not getting any action tonight. Now those would be helpful fortune cookies. Now Jeff asked this before, but play along. Anybody here celebrating a birthday? All right, how about the past year? Want to be inclusive. I like my birthday just fine, but you don't have to. And certainly no one at my job has to. Let me tell you what they do at my office when it's your birthday. All 15 of them meet and make a beeline to your desk to sing happy birthday. But this doesn't make me any happier. Is there anything more awkward than 15 people standing there and singing badly? Well, you just sit there. I feel like saying to them, "Yes, this is the day I was born. Yes, I'm still alive. Thank you for acknowledging that. Now stop singing." I guess I'm just being mean. I mean, it's tough being one of the old guys in the office without them reminding you at the Salute to Aging production number. I mean, it's tough for a guy to get older because we still look at women the same way we always have, but women look at us differently. We become distinguished. Yeah, I know how a girl in her 20s distinguishes me from other guys. She looks at me and thinks, "He's my dad's age." At work, I'm that nice middle-aged man that young women come to with their problems. But not hot girls in their 20s problems, boring problems. Like you take to dad. So I'm at my desk at work, true story, and a young female colleague asks for help with our new computer system. I guess I look like someone who knows how to fix things, like a dad. And she says her computer won't start. And I tell her she forgot to put her ID card in first. So she asks, innocently of course, because I'm the old guy, "Do you have to put it in all the way?" Wow, what am I supposed to say to that? I'm having 3 conversations in my head at once. The one that all guys would have, the one where I'm telling myself to be careful, you don't want to get fired, and the real one where I'm responding to her innocent question. But then she doesn't stop. Then she asks, "If you take it out, can you put it back in again?" Well, if you ask nicely, sure. But I'm glad you're here. There's so much to do in New York. You could have gone shopping. Now, when I go shopping with my wife, we have 2 different objectives. For my wife, there's the period before the buying. There's the deliberation, the getting to know period. It's shopping foreplay. For guys, the goal is simple. Get in and get out. Women need the romance, guys are single-minded. Does this sound like anything else? So I'll go with my wife to the mall and I'll sit in a chair. But not just any chair. It's the special chair for husbands. The bored husband's chair. Single guys can't sit in it because they have to make believe they're interested in what their girlfriend is buying. Married guys don't have to pretend anymore. Right? So if you're a single guy and you're at the mall and you want to sit down, I have a message for you. Get out of my chair. I earned that chair. So we sit in the bored husband's chair and bug our wives to hurry up because there's a game on. Why don't the stores make it the happy husband's chair? Give us a recliner, some pizza, and a flat screen, and we'd say, honey, take your time, the game's on. You see, we just want to sit down. We don't care what we sit on. My wife took me couch shopping. She asked me what I think about the color, the fabric, if it goes with everything. I don't care. All I want to know is, does it face the TV? But beer shopping, that shopping guys are good at. Men shop for beer the way women shop for shoes. Does this beer go with the TV? Does this freshness date match my outfit? Excuse me, do you have this in a size 12 pack? And when we sit on that couch and watch sports, all guys do the same thing. When our team starts doing well, we don't change what we're doing. We sit still. We don't move our legs. We will not move at all. Because if we do, the rally will be over, our team will lose, and it will be our fault. Are we this dumb? Most of the women are nodding their heads yes, but we really believe it. Ask any guy why he doesn't like to DVR a game. It's because it's already happened, so when he watches it, he can't affect the outcome. I believe it. If my team wins while I'm here tonight, next game, if I don't have a show, I'm turning my house into a comedy club. I just have to figure out how to tell my kids that there's a $10 cover charge. And everybody in the family has to pitch in. The other night, my wife said to me, you want me to do that thing that you liked so much last time? And I said, you mean when the game was on and the team was losing, so you left the house and then the team won? Sure, go ahead. It's a sacrifice, but we all have to do what we can to help the team. But the one type of shopping nobody likes is car shopping. But I always go to the same dealer, I get the same salesman, and he always does the same thing. I get the hearty handshake, and my wife gets a kiss. But not an innocent peck on the cheek. She gets a passionate, I want, I need, I desire your commission kiss. It's like his tongue's an SUV and my wife's mouth's a two-car garage. Happens all the time. It's pretty offensive, really. But I guess I don't mind because I always get a good deal. In fact, last month I said to my wife, we're getting near 100,000 miles. Time to stock up on the Altoids. In fact, there's this option package I've been looking at. Maybe I should bring some Altoids too.